Imagine passing away thousands of miles from home. Bringing your body back isn't just, booking a flight. It triggers this massive collision of international law and forensic science.
Yeah, and tons of diplomatic red tape.
Right. So today, welcome to this deep dive where we are unpacking a stack of embassy briefings and community updates to really walk you through the incredibly complex journey to bring Thai YouTuber Hlun Solo home from Georgia.
The sheer number of moving parts here is just staggering. I mean, the immediate diplomatic steps, they started with the Thai embassy in Ankara, since they handle affairs for Georgia.
Right, because there isn't a local embassy right there.
Exactly. So they've officially received his body and confirmed his identity, which is step one.
But getting a flight booked for human remains, that requires navigating an absolute maze of jurisdictions.
Oh, absolutely. But there is a really crucial bureaucratic shortcut that's actually speeding this up. Like, the Thai government isn't waiting around for Georgia to finalize their lab results or, officially close their investigation.
Yeah. Okay, let's unpack this because it's essentially a diplomatic quarantine, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's a fascinating loophole. Waiting for a foreign country to definitively close an investigation can literally take months.
Wow. So they just bypass that.
Well, basically, once the official Georgian death certificate is issued, the Thai embassy can immediately book a flight home.
It's so interesting because his body is allowed to cross the border since it has a definitive destination, like a morgue, but his luggage is treated like a locked crime scene.
Right, taking his bags or his gear right now would be like walking out of an active investigation with the evidence.
So his physical passport flies back with his body, but everything else just stays locked in Georgia until the case is actually closed.
Exactly. And because that Georgian investigation is technically still open, the immediate next step when his flight lands in Bangkok isn't ceremonial at all. It's strictly scientific.
Going straight to the lab.
Yep. The body goes directly to the Central Institute of Forensic Science under the Ministry of Justice. And that's for a second independent autopsy to ensure, absolute transparency.
Okay, wait, hold on. Here is where it gets really interesting to me. It's been weeks since he was found. Biological evidence degrades so quickly. Realistically, what could a second autopsy in Thailand actually uncover this late in the game?
Well, forensic experts are very transparent about the limitations here. Like physical trauma, so broken bones or deep bruising, that is absolutely still detectable.
But tracing diseases or specific poisons?
That becomes incredibly difficult, yeah. Because the tissue itself is compromised by time.
Right. Time just destroys the evidence.
And honestly, the success of this secondary Thai autopsy depends entirely on how the Georgian authorities handled the body initially. Like if they use formalin, which is a chemical preservative, it fundamentally alters the tissues.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's great for preserving the physical structure of organs, but it basically wipes the slate clean for toxicology. It makes it nearly impossible to trace specific drugs or poisons weeks later.
So the very chemical that preserves the body actually destroys the chemical evidence inside it. That is wild.
It's a massive trade-off. If they relied purely on refrigeration instead, there's a much better chance of finding answers.
But if not, I imagine that severely complicates ruling out certain theories.
Oh, definitely. Especially things like Lai-Tai, sudden, unexplained nocturnal death syndrome, or detecting any subtle chemical exposure. It's just very tough.
Right. Well, after that 1 to 2 day forensic process in Bangkok wraps up, the focus finally shifts from investigation to mourning.
Yeah, the body is going to be transported to his hometown in Kalaseen for a traditional funeral.
And Chulalongkorn University, his alma mater, is actually stepping in to host the first night's rites, which is just a massive community mobilization.
It really is.
But Hlun had a huge public following, and understandably, people really want to help.
Of course they do.
But throwing resources at a grieving family can sometimes just overwhelm them. How are they actually managing that influx of support?
So the family has been incredibly clear and practical about this. They are not asking for cash donations. Instead, they're strictly accepting physical infrastructure to help manage the funeral crowds.
Tangible logistics, basically.
Exactly. They're asking for tents, tables, chairs, fans, lighting, sound systems, mobile toilets, and drinking water.
That's a very grounded, practical way for the public to contribute to his final farewell, without creating this huge financial administrative burden for the family.
It truly is a massive coordinated effort spanning, foreign bureaucracy, forensic science, and grassroots community support.
It really makes you rethink modern travel, doesn't it? We treat borders like they barely exist. But your final journey home is completely at the mercy of the scientific standards and legal loopholes of wherever you happen to be standing. is definitely something to think about the next time you get a passport stamp.